Final leg of the Sascock Triple Crown, and they sent on their way from the 24.50 metre mark. And Louis the King got a good beginning, and racing with it is a Leecher in the black cap who's racing along the inside. As You Like is in the yellow cap outside of those. Then we go back to Super Tube, who's racing back in the third position, and they race a few lengths off the leader as they swing along now onto the back stretch and make their way to the 2,000 metre mark. Fort Bellini's at the rail, Atomic Rush, then Luleb Jet. Louis the King's in the middle and about racing 7-8 lengths off that leader right now. And then we go back to the red cap of Earl of Derby, who's racing about 10 or so from that leader. Further back in the field, Gone Baby Gone, who races behind that lot right now as they continue along with Mercado, who's further back. Bouclair Top runs behind those. Then in the orange colours is Flight Warning. Judicial is further back in the field, and Taresh is at the back end. And I would say you can make that, 20 lengths first to last as they travel through the 1,600 metre mark now. And it's Alici who races in the black cap, the leader, and leads it by a couple of lengths to As You Like, who's in second spot. Super Tube is racing away in that third position now. And then we go back to Fort Bellini, who's in the red cap, and they race their 7-8 lengths off that leader as they continue along now. Luleb Jet, Atomic Rush is racing behind those. And then we go further back to Earl of Derby, who's racing in the red cap right now. And Louis the King is about 10 lengths off the leader, is racing right next to the paint with Bouclair Top, who's racing on its outside. Gone Baby Gone is in behind that lot. Flight Warning. Mercado is further back. Judicial, and Taresh is the trailer, and they're about 15 lengths off the leader in the South African Derby. So it's going to be Alici who turns for home in front and leads the way, has it by a couple of lengths. They're about to be homeward bound now with 800 metres left to go. As You Like is in the yellow cap, followed after those out there by further back Luleb Jet. Then we go back towards the inside as Super Tube. Where's Louis the King? Is in the middle. He's in the black sleeves and the red cap, and they're about to come forward with 500 to go. And I favour that he's hit the front already as Louis the King now. Luleb Jet is behind those now with As You Like, who's further back in the field. Earl of Derby's on the chase. Gone Baby Gone. Bouclair Top behind that. 300 to go. Louis the King. Gone Baby Gone is racing behind that. Fort Bellini is in the red cap. As You Like is trying to peg him back. Louis the King is going for all he's worth with 150 to go. As You Like is trying hard to come and catch Louis the King. Louis the King is still in front. He's staying on gamely. It's Louis the King, and he has won the South African Derby. Louis the King is now going to make his way into equine immortality. Oh, what a win from Louis the King. He's